Welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and enjoy. A planet once lost to the void of space has just been found in the most unexpected place, and its discovery could change everything we thought we knew about the universe. For centuries, astronomers have scanned the skies, mapping the orbits of distant worlds, searching for planets hidden in the vast expanse of the cosmos. Some have been predicted long before they were seen, their existence revealed by subtle gravitational tugs. Others have remained elusive, slipping through the cracks of our understanding. But this planet, this one was different. It wasn't just unseen, it was missing. Long ago, calculations suggested that a massive planet should exist in a distant star system. Observations hinted at something tugging at the fabric of space, influencing nearby objects in ways that couldn't be explained. Scientists believed they were on the verge of discovering something extraordinary. But when they turned their telescopes toward the predicted location, there was nothing. No planet, no trace, just empty space. The data was undeniable, yet the object itself refused to be found. Over time, it faded into myth, a ghost of astronomy, a world that might have been but seemingly never was. Then, everything changed. A team of astronomers working with the most advanced telescopes of our era detected something strange, anomalous movements in a star system that had been studied for decades. At first, the irregularities seemed like an error, a mere miscalculation in a sea of data. But as the numbers were scrutinized, a pattern emerged. A gravitational force was at work, an invisible hand pulling at celestial bodies in ways that didn't make sense. The answer was almost too shocking to believe. The lost planet was real, and it had been hiding in plain sight. How could a planet simply vanish? The truth was more astonishing than anyone had imagined. This wasn't an ordinary world following a predictable orbit around its star. This was a rogue planet, a celestial wanderer cast adrift by cosmic forces. At some point in its history, a cataclysmic event had ejected it from its original system, sending it drifting through the cold emptiness of interstellar space. For ages, it traveled alone, invisible to telescopes, beyond the reach of even the most sensitive instruments. But against impossible odds, it had found a new home, captured once again by the gravitational pull of another star. It was a planetary resurrection, an exile that had returned, a lost world reborn. When scientists finally pieced together the story of this planet's journey, it raised more questions than answers. What kind of world could survive such a violent ejection? What conditions did it endure as it drifted through the cosmic void? And most intriguing of all, could it have carried life with it? Rogue planets are among the strangest objects in the universe, existing without the warmth of a parent star. Yet some theories suggest that beneath thick atmospheres or icy shells, they could retain enough internal heat to sustain liquid water. If life ever took hold on this planet before it was cast away, is it possible that something still survives? The rediscovery of this lost planet is more than just an astronomical curiosity. It challenges our understanding of how planetary systems evolve, how worlds interact, and even how life might persist against impossible odds. If one lost planet can be found, how many more are out there, waiting to be discovered? Could there be others drifting unseen in the void, carrying secrets from forgotten star systems? And if planets can be thrown into the darkness and still find their way back to a sun, then perhaps, just perhaps, life itself is more resilient than we ever imagined. The universe is full of mysteries, hidden stories woven into the fabric of space and time. With every new discovery, we uncover another piece of a puzzle far greater than ourselves. But one thing is certain, the cosmos still has secrets to reveal. And somewhere out there, beyond the reach of our telescopes, another lost world may be waiting to be found. For centuries, astronomers have mapped the stars, searching for new worlds beyond our own. But what if I told you that one planet, thought to be lost forever, has just been found in the most unexpected place? A world that defies explanation, vanishing from sight for centuries, only to reappear when we least expected it. What happened to this planet? Where has it been all this time? And could this discovery change our understanding of the cosmos forever? Stay with me, because what you're about to hear is nothing short of mind-blowing. Space is full of mysteries. Some we predict, some we stumble upon by accident, and some that completely defy explanation. This lost planet falls into the last category. Scientists first suspected its existence decades ago. Strange gravitational forces hinted at a massive, unseen world orbiting a distant star. But when telescopes searched for it, there was nothing. It was as if the planet had simply vanished. Over the years, the mystery faded, dismissed as an error or an illusion. But then, something changed. A new signal appeared, subtle, almost imperceptible, yet unmistakable. Using cutting-edge telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope and the European Space Agency's Gaia mission, astronomers traced the anomaly back to a hidden planet. But what they found was far more bizarre than they ever imagined. This wasn't just an exoplanet orbiting its star. This was a rogue world, one that had disappeared from its original system, drifting unseen for eons before being captured again. How does a planet simply escape its home? And what does this mean for the way we understand planetary systems? To answer that, we need to unravel the journey of this lost world, one that took it through the cold abyss of interstellar space. Imagine a planet, a world just like the giants of our own solar system, massive, ancient, and bound to its star. But then, something unimaginable happens. A violent cosmic event, perhaps the gravitational pull of a passing star or the chaotic interactions of multiple planets, sends it hurtling into the abyss. It is flung away at incredible speeds, ejected from its home, doomed to wander the darkness of interstellar space. For centuries, perhaps even millions of years, it drifts in the cold, an orphaned world invisible to us. No sunlight, no warmth, just endless night. But then, against all odds, something miraculous occurs. The lost planet is captured once more, not by its original star, but by another. Like a cosmic refugee, it settles into a new orbit, finding itself in a completely different system, light years away from where it began. This is what astronomers have just discovered. A planet that was once lost, hidden in the shadows, only to be found again in one of the most unexpected places imaginable. Using ultra-precise gravitational measurements and deep space infrared imaging, scientists spotted the faintest of clues. Small irregularities in a distant star's movement, tiny shifts that hinted at the presence of something massive. At first, they thought it was an error. But as the data accumulated, it became undeniable. A rogue planet, once lost in the void, had been pulled into orbit around an entirely new sun. A planetary resurrection, a world reborn. But what kind of planet is this? What conditions has it endured in its journey through the void? And, most intriguingly, could it still hold the key to life? For decades, astronomers suspected there was something unusual lurking in this distant star system. Subtle gravitational shifts suggested the presence of a massive object, but every attempt to observe it came up empty. It was like searching for a ghost, a planet that should exist, but refused to be seen. The signals were too faint, the data too inconclusive. Some believed it was simply a miscalculation, an illusion created by the complex dance of celestial bodies. But then, everything changed. Thanks to cutting-edge technology, astronomers finally had the tools to peer deeper into the cosmos than ever before. The James Webb Space Telescope, with its powerful infrared sensors, allowed scientists to detect heat signatures invisible to the human eye. The European Space Agency's Gaia mission, which precisely maps the positions of billions of stars, revealed tiny wobbles in a distant sun, signs that something enormous was tugging at it. But even with these tools, confirming the lost planet's existence wasn't easy. The biggest challenge? It was hiding in plain sight. Unlike traditional exoplanets, which we detect by the way they block their star's light, this world had no predictable orbit. It had been flung across space, moving erratically, making it nearly impossible to track. Scientists had to rely on a combination of gravitational microlensing, a technique that observes how a massive object bends the light of background stars, and radio signals from deep space observatories. And then finally, after years of searching, the breakthrough came. The signals aligned, the data converged, and there it was, a massive planet, larger than Jupiter, nestled in the orbit of a star that was never supposed to be its home. A world that had once been lost, now found again. But the biggest question remained. What kind of planet was this? And what secrets did it hold? This discovery doesn't just confirm a theory, it rewrites everything we thought we knew about planetary systems. Until now, we believed planets formed around their stars and stayed there unless destroyed. But this lost planet proves otherwise. It survived an ejection so violent that it should have been lost to the endless void. Instead, it found a new home, defying the odds in a way that was once thought impossible. And that raises a terrifying yet fascinating question. How often does this happen? If planets can be cast out of their systems and recaptured elsewhere, then our entire understanding of planetary evolution may be flawed. Could Earth itself have once been a rogue world? Could our solar system have stolen a planet from deep space, without us ever realizing it? And if planets can survive the darkness of interstellar space, could life? Scientists now speculate that rogue planets might be far more common than we ever imagined. Some could be floating freely in the void, never finding a new home. Others might have been ejected with intact atmospheres, potentially carrying the building blocks of life with them. If so, what does that mean for the search for extraterrestrial life? Could habitable worlds exist outside the comfort of a star's warmth? Could life itself be interstellar, drifting from system to system on planetary lifeboats? And here's the most shocking twist. This might not be the only lost planet we've found. The more we look, the more strange anomalies we detect, suggesting that entire worlds may be hidden in the depths of space waiting to be discovered. This is no longer just a mystery about one planet. It's about the very nature of how planets live, die, and sometimes find a way back. This discovery is only the beginning. Now that we know planets can be lost and found again, astronomers are racing to uncover more. Future telescopes, like NASA's upcoming Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope, will have even more powerful tools to detect rogue planets, using advanced infrared imaging and gravitational microlensing to track their movements. The Vera C. Rubin Observatory, set to begin full operation soon, will scan the sky every night, searching for new planetary wanderers that may be hiding in the darkness. But beyond simply finding more lost planets, this changes the way we approach
space exploration itself. If rogue planets can survive interstellar journeys, could they also carry the ingredients for life across the galaxy? Some scientists are now investigating the possibility that microbial life could hitch a ride on these
wandering worlds, seeding life from one system to another in a process known as panspermia. If true, it would mean that life in the universe isn't just possible, it might be inevitable. And then there's the ultimate question. Could we one day explore these lost planets up close? With future missions like interstellar probes or even fusion-powered spacecraft, we may eventually send robotic explorers to study these worlds firsthand. What secrets would they reveal? Could they contain ancient frozen oceans, hidden atmospheres, or even the remnants of alien ecosystems? One thing is certain. This discovery has opened a new chapter in our understanding of the cosmos. The universe is not just a collection of static systems, but a vast, ever-changing landscape where planets drift, worlds are reshaped, and the boundaries of possibility are constantly being redefined. And if this lost planet could find its way home, what else is out there waiting to be found? The discovery of this lost planet isn't just about one world. It's a glimpse into a universe far more dynamic and unpredictable than we ever imagined. Planets aren't always locked in place. Some are cast into the void, only to find new homes. And if entire worlds can be lost and rediscovered, what else is lurking in the shadows of deep space, waiting to be found? We've only just scratched the surface of the mysteries that surround us. Every new breakthrough raises more questions than answers. How many other rogue planets are drifting unseen? Could some of them harbor life? And if planets can be captured by new star systems, is it possible that Earth itself was once a lost world? One thing is certain. The more we look, the more we realize how little we truly know. The cosmos is vast, unpredictable, and full of surprises. And if this discovery is just the beginning, what other secrets of the universe are still waiting to be uncovered? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more mind-blowing space discoveries. And if you want to explore another cosmic mystery, check out our video on the strangest planets ever found. You won't believe what's out there. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.